Day three of the 2025 Asia Pacific Women's Lacrosse Championship here at Sunshine Coast Stadium, and it's between China and Hong Kong, China. Both these teams hunting their first win of the tournament. Great opportunity to build some confidence and momentum entering Friday's ranking games. Please welcome our match officials. Please welcome China.
Rise up, light up, 一起鼓掌 Never give up, 追逐梦想 Speed up, light up, 听见心跳 Right here, right now, 为我疯狂
Please welcome Hong Kong, China.
We just gotta get back up when we fall down 捱下去或會令你望到新的出路 Yeah We just gotta get back up when we fall down 場上每日競技較量也都不一樣 It's all about not giving up
If you are physically able, please be upstanding and remove your hat as we play the national anthem. Best of luck, China. Best of luck, Hong Kong, China. Here we go, game three of day three. It's China and Hong Kong, China.
Jason Bennett there doing a fantastic job as he always does, the master of ceremonies down there at this beautiful Sunshine Coast Stadium. And we are into game three on day three. As we said, one of these teams at the end of this day will have their first win on the board. And I don't know who that's going to be, but to bring this game to you with me is Michelle Davies.
Thank you, Tony. Great to be back.
Looking forward to Hong Kong, China and China.
Yeah, they've been good, but haven't come away with a victory. So both teams will be wanting to get on the board here.
And next door, Mr. Peter Greenhouse, he'll be taking all the stats that matter. And we will be hearing from him at quarter, half and three-quarter time. And we've got Jeff, who was just looking after all the anthems there, so doing a great job on the audio. Downstairs, Timmy Dobson getting all the action as the players do. Upstairs, Christian Leray, part of the Australian Lacrosse Network team, and Mr. Scotty Gill, who just makes it all gel together. He's like the glue, Mr. Scotty Gill. So looking forward to bringing you this game here against China and Hong Kong, China. Both teams coming off 2 losses as China and the Philippines ended up with a 15-3 game on day one. And then Australia, they played yesterday and it was 20-3. And for China, who did you like, Michelle?
Number 4, Michelle Zai, 2 absolutely sensational goals yesterday. One from behind the extended goal line and just reached around, and 2 goals in close. And number 8, Lauren Lamb, also did a lot of work through the midfield and is dynamic in attack. So they're the 2 players to watch for China.
And for Hong Kong, China, they've had two games, one against the Philippines and Australia as well. So against the Philippines, it was 14-2, and against Australia, 16-2. So pretty similar in their scorelines against both of those teams. But who impressed you for Hong Kong, China?
Yeah, they've had some hard matches, and we haven't seen them a lot in offense. But Sarah Chang, number 10, has been really consistent across both games, and also number 12, Cherry Hon, are my two to watch from Hong Kong, China.
Well, one of mine to watch on Hong Kong, China is Kaka Curry Lam. And I think she's been fantastic for the Hong Kong, China team, as has the keeper there in Tan Lu. So we will head out to the middle. And as the two teams come out, bathed in sunshine here at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. And we will have our ball person. Just trying to see as the ball is about to be run out now, and it is run out.
And we have Olivia Persinger bringing that one out.
Great running style, obviously an athlete. And again, what a fantastic opportunity there for a young superstar to be able to bring the ball out, Maddie Persinger. So ball in the centre here. Hong Kong, China, Daphne Lee in there for Hong Kong, China. And I think the whistle will set this game off. And that was Jin Peng in for China. So ball to be won. Both teams having suffered a little bit from some skill errors throughout the last couple of games. So it'll be interesting to see as a big ruck forms. But taken out there by Ji Chen for, apologies, for Ping Suen. And just misses the pass. And the ball is heading out of bounds. But fortuitously coming off the bench, just not being able to take the ball with her, was Sarah Cheng. And now Hong Kong, China will have the first opportunity here through Cherry Hon. Cherry Hon kicks that ball over there to Daphne Lee. Lee down the bottom corner to Winnie Lam. Winnie runs the right-hand corner. And back up the top here to He Hu. Just gets a little bit of extra attention up the top there, He Hu. And she will have the first opportunity here for Hong Kong, China. So Ka He Hu looks to get inside, but doesn't. And just cocking that stick ready to fire was Sarah Cheng, and some free space had as well.
It is. Really well worked there from Hong Kong, China, just setting things up. Didn't rush on the free shot, chose to take it out and start again, and now have a better option.
So, up the top here, Sarah Chang steps in, doesn't Ka He Hu. Looks over, good pass into the centre there, but just under immense pressure as she took that ball there was Winnie Lam. And Winnie Lam will win an opportunity to take the ball almost top centre here, but just out to the first hash away from centre on the left-hand side.
So they've got an extra player on the left here.
So Winnie Lam looks in, looks to Ka He Hu, and lots of free space early here,
Yeah,
Michelle.
I think that's the fourth free shot.
So ball with Ka He Hu. Can they attack the cage here? Ka He Hu does attack the cage and fires that one up and over the top. Well backed up down there by Daphne Lee. And Hong Kong, China with all the play at the moment in their offensive end. And has to bring that one back and start as the whistle will blow now. So Daphne Lee. It's the ball up there to Cherry Hon. Hon gets the ball on there to Steffi Z. Steffi Z, good save there from the keeper. Ball comes off a red stick. Still in a red stick. Great pick up there from Steffi Z. Sorry, that's Sherry Hon with that pickup. Looks to get inside, flag on the play, and we're going to have another opportunity here for Winnie Lamb. And plenty of 15-metre opportunities already in this game.
Yeah, and we've seen Hong Kong trying to take them out only once going straight to goal, so it'll be interesting to see if they continue to do this.
So Winnie Lamb with the ball for Hong Kong China, steps inside, gets in and fires and puts that one past the keeper there in Jodie Chu. And first one on the board for Hong Kong China, and that goes to Winnie Lamb. Number 17, been in all the play so far.
Yeah, she's certainly been a feature of their offence, so we'll be looking to see probably a bit more from her. But a lot of free position shots early, so definitely China keeping numbers within that fan area, trying to clog up that space.
I think it could be a bit of a sign of this game as both defences really start to get into this international competition and learn what it's all about. Ball back in the centre. Comes out the way of China, but picked up here by Hong Kong China. And running down on the left there is Maya Wang. Maya Wang looks to get inside, but just gets stopped there. And goes to the top centre here. So she'll have a shot from the 15-metre arc. And we've seen Maya Wang, she doesn't mind getting towards the cage.
Yeah, she looks like she's ready to go.
Maya Wang, quick off the mark. Looks, great save there from the keeper there in Jodie Chu. That's a couple of saves already down there.
Some big saves and quite a few of those free shots being taken now.
So, ball now on this right-hand side here, Michelle Yu. She's been good this week, and another big save there from the keeper. That's 3 early, and pressure comes straight on her, just fires the ball out, just rushed it, thinking there was lots of pressure on, but China with an opportunity here through Jen Peng. Looks to pass the ball over, and they're always looking to go backwards. Probably something if the coaches could take away is always look to go forwards. Michelle Zai, we saw what she did yesterday against Australia. One on the left-hand goal line extend and one on the right hand. And she's just taken it to where she wants to go. Wouldn't be surprised to see her run that same move here. Big space opened up for her. There's no slide there. Looks to go again. That's a big check across that stick too.
Yeah, good defensive work.
So Zai with the ball. And she goes again, little step. Plenty of defenders crashing at that. And we're going to have a 3-second call here. Or a free space call, I should say.
Yeah, and we can see again, Michelle Zai clearly the key attacker down there.
So an opportunity here, trying to pull it out. And comes back to Zai. Zai not able to handle the ball. Looks to pass it down instead. And getting in, good penetration there. Good save from the keeper as well from that shot of Sawicki. But ball back inside. Free player up the top. Looks to drive, just showing some good skills there. Michelle Zai gets the ball back. This is their scoring path. Looking for cuts as one comes across the middle. Good look inside, but just tried to force it. And the keeper there for Hong Kong China and Tan Lu gets it. That's not a great pass for her, but luckily has some backup there from her player I was talking about earlier, Kaka Curry Lamb. And ball comes back to Tan Lu. Tan Lu just goes a big outlet. That's a great pass. Up and over the back. Steffi Z under all sorts of pressure. That's a fair outlet.
That's a great outlet, and they've used their bench really effectively. They're coming off the bench and just getting out through the zone ride being played by China there.
And just confirming things here. We've got a whistle on the play. We've just stopped clock. So they're just confirming something here. They thought So there was potentially a bad sub here, and I'd suggest that no, they're just having a conversation. Might have been a legal substitution here, as the CBO has picked something up, and it looks like that ball is going to turn over. So, an illegal substitution on the... oh, no, too many on, they called. They're just asking for a count. Definitely 10 on the field.
That's
And
a critical turnover, isn't it?
Well, you're sitting at the 15-metre arc. You've just... your defence has done a great job. And there's a card coming early there for a swipe. And just asking the question there was Sally Tang. And substitutions come on for the defence. And they're just looking at whether or not they can have someone now. The bench, just a little bit of confusion on the bench at the moment with the coaches. There's still one down there because of that penalty. So an opportunity here for China. China, ball down the bottom. Good save. But there was a whistle before that shot. And the save had it. That will go to the keeper. So good save there from Tan Lu. And you want to watch the one over the back here because she's just good enough. Now, they actually have an advantage here to China. Well, they should have an advantage because they are a player up.
Player up.
And I'm just trying to look at where that free player is. There we go. Now it comes down. Takes the ball. Looks up. Fires. And that's the way you do it as a keeper. Get it to your short stickers and midfielders, and Jane Ho comes down the outside, just gets dispossessed Ho.
That's a great double there in the midfield. They had the extra player. Michelle Zai definitely identified that she was the extra, and a good trailing check.
Yeah, wasn't going to let Ho run down the outside there. And that ball has come up and over, but it's going to be fortuitous potentially for China. Good ball control there from from Sawecki. And another shot had. And that one won't count, as that whistle went well before it. The keeper had actually stopped. So...
We've seen Lauren Lamb have quite a number of shots early, but unable to put any of them away.
So an opportunity here for Zhao Xinyi. Love the socks. Will not miss her out in the field, and just like that, Zhao Xinyi gets one on the board for China. Number 17 for China scoring there.
Yeah, she's come in off the line there really quick and done the exact same shot as she did prior. So
yes, she did indeed. The only thing is that the keeper saved the first one and didn't get the second. So
really good work from Lauren Lamb, getting a few shots off. If she continues to get that many options, I'm sure she'll hit the scoreboard soon.
Has indeed, and I suggest that the penalty has been released now. So back to even numbers. So it's 1-1 here with about 3 minutes 40 to go in the first. And ball goes towards China's end. Little flick out. Plenty of red shirts there. There's only one Chinese shirt there, and the rest were all Hong Kong China shirts. So just needs to use that first one and does that well. Ball brought up here by Elke Ayu. Got a card yesterday. She didn't like the card yesterday that she wore. But doing her work in defence today. Kaka Curry Lamb kicks it to Ayu. Ayu has a player on there. That is Daphne Lee. Daphne Lee passes the ball down into the offensive end. Kicks it to Sarah Chang. And Sarah Chang just holding it up while Ka Hee Hugh comes on. Looks to take on 2, but not able to do that and get to push for her troubles there. And another opportunity here from the 15-metre arc.
Yeah, most of their opportunities coming from drawing that foul, so they'll try and set something up here.
So Sarah Chang, 2 minutes 20 on the clock. Chang looks to go inside, just pulls out. The goal scorer in Winnie Lamb tries to attack the cage and wins another opportunity from the 15-metre arc. And Winnie Lamb will have another opportunity. She's dead in front. Lamb looks over as that was definitely free
We
space.
were right behind that one. You could see it unfolding.
So we see Ka Hee Hugh take the ball on this right-hand side. So Hee Hugh looks, passes over. Great interception there from the number 10 in Jing Peng. And Peng passes the ball up. Good to see China actually creating some transition here, even though they're being held up by doing it.
Yeah, would have liked to seen an advantage there. She was away and running, so but great support outlet passes.
So Jing Peng kicks it to the goal scorer there in Zhao Xinyi. Brings it over. Might have got one on the hip there. Did Michelle Zai. Zai steps in and pops that one up on the top shelf. And Zai gets her first of the day. Yesterday she was doing all her work from behind, and today coming from the top. Good finish.
Yeah, fantastic drive. She had a player open on the crease, went to fake, had the goalie a bit indecisive as whether she was going to give that pass off, and then Michelle Zai decided to put that one away.
She's probably been, as you say, one of their best players and definitely one of their best attackers. So Michelle Zai putting China in front with about 15 seconds left on the clock here in this first term. And they might get this centre draw away, they might not. Ball comes up, it's going to be a illegal procedure. Probably need to have a shot from here, but the time will run out as there is a running clock here in the World Championships. And they will go to quarter time in these Asia Pacific Women's Lacrosse Championships World Qualifiers with a score of 2 to China, 1 to Hong Kong, and pretty much where we thought the game might be, Michelle.
Yeah, really close first quarter. I think the defensive mindsets, we thought both at each centre draw 4 back. So given that they've lost both games, coaches coming in with a defensive mindset is probably reflective of the earlier matches.
And all the stats that matter, Peter Greenhouse. How did you see that first quarter, mate?
Well, it was a tale of 2 halves of that quarter, Tony. Hong Kong China had probably the more dominant first half of that quarter, and China then coming back in the second half of that quarter to end out 2-1 up. Goal scorers for Hong Kong, Winnie Lam, and for China, Zhao Xinyi and Michelle Zai. Goalies probably were the biggest players in that quarter, in my opinion. Chu with 3 saves for China and Tan Lu 2 for Hong Kong. Peng's getting a lot of draw control, but Hong Kong China are getting the possession. So it's still anyone's game at the moment.
Yep, there's plenty of players out there giving their all for their teams, and it's a little bit stop-start because of the nature of these two up-and-coming lacrosse nations.
There's a bit of a question about the socks on Xinyi, the bright yellow socks.
Yeah, we think it's great. We could pick her out of a crowd.
Yep, just whether
they're legal in.
Yeah, it's just a question that's floating around. So
Yep.
interesting. If anyone out there knows the answer to that one, we'll keep an eye out.
There you go. Good tradie socks wherever you go. got to be seen, I say. So let her go.
Let her go. Bring a bit of personality
Little
out
bit of personality out there. And we're going to start the second quarter here. If you are just joining us on the Australian Lacrosse Network, welcome to this third game of day 3. And China currently leading 2-1 and getting possession out of the centre. Cindy Jai has the ball on goal line extended right-hand side, just at the point of the arc. And here's their playmaker, Lauren Lamb, looking to create some, as you see the cutters come through. She's opened up that whole right side, looking to come down and gets that free space very easily. And this is where she will do her best work, Lauren Lamb.
Absolutely. So as I said, real defensive mindset. They're keeping numbers back. And Lamb able to take the advantage on that one.
Lamb steps in, fires, and Lamb scores and likes it. And China out to a 3-1 lead here. And Lauren Lamb, she has been their goal scorer for the team and starts off here in the second quarter.
Yeah, she's quick off that first step, but holds her shot till she's got clear space for her arm. So really well done by Lauren Lamb. We've seen her take quite a number of shots in that first quarter, so it was only a matter of time before one hit the back of the net.
Did indeed. Certainly peppering the cage is Lamb. And ball back into the centre. See Zheng Peng in there for China. I think Daphne Lee is... No, yep, Daphne Lee, I think, is in there for Hong Kong China. Just can't quite get her number at the moment, but she's been taking a majority of their centre draws. And just getting set. And ball comes out the back. That was Daphne Lee with that. Maya Wang comes down the left-hand side. Wang gets inside and runs into... And we're going to have a card here. So...
Michelle
yellow.
Zai.
Okay, so Michelle Zai with a...
For the swipe.
Swipe. And she will sit on the bench. So they don't want to lose Michelle Zai.
They certainly do
China.
not.
And an opportunity here for Wang. So Maya Wang.
Cherry Hon's way open on this outer side, so they may look to go to her.
And they'll be in a power play situation here. Hong Kong China. Cherry Hon just steps in. Hon's just sitting there on the crease. Wang looking for an opening. Gets down the bottom corner. Great pass. Good save. But whistle has gone before that.
Yeah, really hard in a zone situation not to get called for 3 seconds because you're trying to take up space and you may not have a direct opponent because you're a player down. Unlucky there, China.
So an opportunity here for Hong Kong China. Steps inside. Oh, that's hit a player, did it? Oh, good save. And another one up over the top, and that's just going to be a... that keeper would not have seen that ball then.
No.
Where it came out.
Came out of the pack.
But well backed up there by Sally Tang. So Tang has the ball down the back here with Michelle Yu. She's another one of their real playmakers. Looks inside to Wang. And Wang just getting defended quite closely there is Maya Wang.
Really held her stick and protected her stick in there, so great job by Maya there.
So Maya Wang fires and doesn't hit the target. And the ball ends up being backed up there by her teammate in Sally Tang. Couple of backups there. Oh, opened up in the middle. Ka He Hugh. And there's Michelle Yu coming through. Ball up here to Cherry Hon. Hon looks inside, back to Yu. Gets around, steps in, fires. Another huge save there from the keeper. That is probably 3 really good saves already this quarter there by Jodie Chu.
You're under enormous pressure with multiple shots
And,
in a
she's
row.
not actually looking her teammate out there. She was passing it out to her, but wasn't looking. Ball to be won is won there. Picked up there by Charlotte Sawecki. Sawecki over here to Lauren Lamb. Lamb puts the ball down there to Michelle Zai, who is out of that penalty situation. And we've got even numbers again on the field for China. And we've just got some maintenance of the footwear. Just
Getting herself organised.
Doing up the laces, just in case she takes off too quickly and starts to go here, Zai. This is where she gets in, and she's done a great job again there, Michelle Zai. Loves coming from low and finds a way to get in all the time there, Zai.
Yeah, she keeps her body, her stick in front of her body as she goes round and really protects that well. She's not too scared to get close either. We've seen a lot of her goals, right on the line. So great job. They needed her back from that penalty.
Michelle Zai with the score and almost sticking her in my MVP at the moment. Am I going to claim one early?
No, you're not.
I'm not.
I'm pretty sure I was.
I'm pretty sure that
she's certainly dominated, hasn't she?
she has indeed. So Zai with her second goal. And ball back into the centre. We've got a centre draw. Ball gets whacked out. Wang, great pickup. And Wang getting plenty of pressure on this right-hand side. Wang trying to go between a couple of players. And ball down in the bottom corner. Steps inside. And Michelle Yu says, well, I think we better start to put some pressure on the keeper. And Michelle Yu pops one away there for Hong Kong, China.
Fantastic drive there from Michelle Yu. Not defended from behind, so saw her opportunity to sneak round. And once she had that, it was really difficult to get off her. So Hong Kong, China just pegging one back.
And 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. And a little both ways at the moment. Both teams having some domination at times. The skill set's getting better as the game goes on. As the ball comes out the back. Daphne Lee first on that ball. Looks over there. Kicks it to Ping Suen. Ping Suen changes hands. Looks to run that ball up. Needs an outlet now as she's just run straight into the defender. And we're going to have another card here.
That's a yellow-red.
That is Michelle Zai.
You can claim her, because she's now out of the
Hang
game.
on, that is Michelle Zai, yellow-red. So 5-minute penalty here. That's massive for China. I'm glad you claimed her early.
Yeah, that's devastating.
That's
for
a
the
5-minute
Chinese team.
penalty, and you can see her down here. That's a harsh penalty. In what we've seen throughout the week so far, those cards have been very quickly adjudged.
They really have. I think she's unlucky on that.
And stepping down, and there's another one there for Hong Kong, China. Vanessa Yu this time getting a shot away.
Yeah, I think that certainly rattled the Chinese defence there. So player down, and they didn't quite get set up. And Vanessa Yu taking full advantage of that.
So that's a massive call with a yellow and a yellow-red.
before half time.
Before half time. So got a 4-3 game here. Worse than that, China are going to be, well, effectively down to the last minute and a half before they have even numbers. And let alone that, they lose Michelle Zai from their offense. So just starting to get a bit of a run on here. Daphne Lee, Hong Kong, China. Passes down, looks to go again. They go last goal scorer there, Vanessa Yu. She's got a bit of a taste for it at the moment. And just trying to work out their... now they've got... 1, 2... Okay, they're in a power play situation here. The benches are quite confusing at the moment. They're sending people on left, right and centre. Looks inside to Wang.
Yeah, China just upset there, I think, trying to get find their best defensive players to bring them on to give some extra support down there in the player down situation.
And Maya Wang. And now that right-hand side's open. She's left the net open too, so Maya Wang looks, passes there to Cherry Hon. Oh, sorry, Michelle Yu. Round the corner, good save there from the keeper. From the shot there of Sally Tang. Tang gets the ball back. Michelle Yu wants the ball. There's no one on her, but Tang wanted to do that all herself. I tell you what, the play would have been to give it to her teammate there, Vanessa Yu, and try and split that defence.
Yeah, and when you're in the power play situation, there's always got to be someone open. So,
but luckily for them, there's I think the keeper may have just been told to. I don't want to hear another word because the ball has turned over here. So Daphne Lee with the ball. As I said, still in a power play situation. Oh, picked off her toes there really well. Is Ka Hee Hugh. Back up the top. Maya Wang. Kicks it up. Ka Hee Hugh. Almost got to be shooting space. As you can hear the attack. They need to move the ball on. Still tries to go again. Does. And that's twice that there was another pass there. And Sally Tang decided that she was going to take it on her shoulders to go. And that will be a card here, even though the keeper is wearing a helmet. That is going to be too close to the head. And is that a yellow-red for Daphne Lee? No, just a yellow?
Just a yellow.
Okay. For some reason, I thought she had a yellow as well before, but... ball
Does even things up now, so a little bit of pressure relief for China.
Ball turns over with the keeper, Tan Lu. With Jodie Chu.
Doing a great job in there, keeping them in the game in that power play situation.
And Maya Wang comes for a rest. So Jodie Chu passes the ball to the outer side. Gets pressured straight away by Ka Hee Hugh. Just running into red shirts there. And called for a big cross check. And China with the ball. Currently leading 4-3. 3.5 minutes to go in this second term. And China through He Huan. The ball over. And Lauren Lamb, she's just likely to keep going here, but doesn't. That's a great pass over. And I would have... that call came very early, especially when the play was still going, and there was an opportunity there for China to play transition ball, and these calls...
very quick.
Very quick, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought that that extra pass is what we're always encouraging in coaching.
Looks down, good save again from the keeper. Ball to be won on the deck, flicks it out. Gone the way of China, but couldn't quite pick it up. Ball flicks out the back. Now running down into the offensive end is Carrie Lamb. And kicks it to Ka Hee Hugh. as Lamb comes to the bench. Does a great job in transition.
Yeah, they're one down in defence. Oh, there we go. Just getting their subs right, China, so they've got the amount in defence.
Well, Hong Kong, China, just trying to get their subs right.
In the offence.
In the offence. So both benches, and given the fact that there's 4 coaching staff down there, you would think the benches would be run at this level pretty easily. But penalties now being released, so we are even on the field. And fired up the top there. That was a great shot there from Sarah Chang. Number 10. Just doing what all number 10s do, isn't it?
It is.
Put the ball away in the back of the net, as I have a number 10 sitting next to me.
Yeah, nothing better than being able to drive that right-hand corner. She took a couple of steps and then put that away. Nice high shot from Sarah Chang.
So 1 minute and 25 seconds with the running clock. We've got a 4-all game here, and maybe this is my golden goal opportunity. You never know. There's always one in a tournament.
It's tight at the moment, so we'll see if the goal for goal continues.
I'm just going to say that loss of Michelle Zhai might be really big for China. And Wang, she's been playing a great game. And doing a lot of work is Maya Wang. And takes it over the restraining line. Kakari Lam just trying to cut in there. Kicks it to Ka Hee Hugh. Ka Hee Hugh pulls it out as Steffi C comes on, along with Livia Lee. So Ka Hee Hugh looks, and on the bottom corner, that was great. They've set up a different offense here. Have Hong Kong, China. They seem to be getting a lot more space down there at the moment when they're driving. Ka Hee Hugh with limited time on the clock, and there we go. There's another one in that red time, and in the blink of an eye, Hong Kong, China have gone from 4-1 down to 5-4 up, and they'll lead this contest at halftime as we see the halftime whistle go at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. Game 3, day 3. And the two teams will have a well-earned rest at halftime. They'll get into the shadows, get some quality H2O on board. As that ended up being a very tale of, it was 2 halves of a quarter.
Again, yeah, once Michelle Zhai went off, that was really significant for China. Not only were they a player down for 5 minutes, but it was one of their key players. So it took them a little while to recover, and we saw Hong Kong, China really take the most of those opportunities in the power play situations.
Well, as I said, that's 4 unanswered goals from Hong Kong, China there after China took the lead. And to tell us more about those in-depth statistics, which have put us here at halftime, Mr. Peter Greenhouse, what have you got for us, mate?
Daphne Lee has been really good for Hong Kong China in the centre draws, doing the little back behind to herself again, like we saw in the Japanese game. So Hong Kong winning 5 of the possessions from the centre draws there, doing a great job. And that sort of shows in the scoreline with a 4-2 quarter. Hong Kong China scoring through Michelle Yu, Vanessa Yu, Sarah Cheng and Ka Hee Hui, and China scoring through Lauren Lam and Michelle Zhai. Both teams are playing pretty clean games. There's not a lot of errors happening, not a lot of forced errors either, so defences are really letting the offence do what they want to do.
How are those keepers going, mate?
Yeah, look, Chu for China just had 5 saves, played a big game and really is keeping China in this game. She has 8 saves for the half. Hong Kong, China have had 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 13, 16, 17 shots. So, you know, Chu's been a big part of keeping this score so low.
Yep. Well, and that is the tale of the half. And both teams certainly putting their best foot forward here at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. We hope you're enjoying the live free action on the Australian Lacrosse Network. It is 5-4 at halftime, and we will go and have a little break. We'll be back very shortly and look forward to bringing the second half to you. Just a little bit of movement there. And apologies for any slight hiccup there. We may have just lost a little bit of audio for a second, so apologies. But some people think that's a good thing, Michelle, when they can't hear me.
They were getting a bit of a break, weren't
They're
they?
getting a bit of break. They pretended to be tone deaf, and they got it. So we have simultaneous penalties here, and we're going to have a throw. So the two players will have to go out to the outer side. Sawecki just getting. They can't be too close, so Sawecki can't be too close to Maya Wang.
Sticks in front.
Ball to be won is one there from China. Sawecki, you spoke about her earlier that she needed to just start to be there for her team. But China go backwards, and they play this soccer style defense where they always head back. And now they'll bring it out through Jing Peng. Jing Peng pushes the ball up the field. Kicks it over there to Lauren Lamb. And there's a whistle coming there for just one a little bit too high. Might have just got a bit of a cross check across that shoulder blade. Lauren Lamb looking to set something up here. And they're playing somewhat a zone, but there's a couple of players out there. Now they're being guarded, so ball on the bottom corner, fires. Good bounce shot there from your girl in Charlotte Sawecki. Tell you what, the commentators speak and they listen to one Michelle Davies. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, she's shown a lot of talent through the midfield, but hasn't really stepped up into the attacking mode. So now with Michelle Zai out, I was really hoping that she'd step up and take some of those drives, and good to see that she'll grow in confidence from that one, I think.
Absolutely will. So
she's nice and tall and got a really good reach, so she was able to come around there and protect her stick nicely. So I'm expecting to see a bit more of that.
So 5-6 is the score. Hong Kong, China with the ascendancy at the moment as the ball gets reset in the centre draw. Whistle about to blow, and there's going to be a legal procedure, and that is also going to China. And Jing Peng will take that ball. And I love the fact that they have to bring the player back, but everyone else rushes by and creates it harder for them, so there's no advantage whatsoever. But a good run down the outer side there by Queena Yuan. And looks inside, good feed. Oh, nearly found her again there. She's just got the last goal, did Charlotte Sawecki.
Yeah, and that was a great cut. Just the pass wasn't in front where she needed it to be.
And I think they might have attributed that goal there to number 17, Zhao Xinyi, but it was definitely Sawecki that scored that last goal for China. So, ball here, turned over Hong Kong, China. Kai Wu takes off and looks for some help. Finds that help on the outer side, but has to just check it in. And down the outer side, there goes Vanessa Yu. Vanessa Yu, she loves to get in on the cage and does exactly that. And Vanessa Yu, with 9 minutes and a bit to go, brings Hong Kong, China out again to a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, we've seen that she likes to drive, and again, the slide there from China just came way too late. Really hard to do across the face on those slides.
It is indeed. Vanessa Yu playing a good game here. So
Most of her goals have been unassisted, I think, so she's very happy to take that drive option.
She is, but that's a couple of goals for her. And what is a pretty low-scoring game, and they can be really important. Kahi Hugh in the centre gets the bounce, but Maya Wang, she has just had a ball on a string today, has Wang. Been very good for Hong Kong, China. As substitutions, as Carrie Lam comes off and releases Steffi Z back onto the field. So Maya Wang just holding it out there. Wang looking to try and get past her opponent. Does, looks to fire. Good save down by that right foot there from the goalkeeper. And now China looking to break up the field. That's a great pass up the field. That does open up the field, but there's a lot of red shirts there, so she just probably needs to take it out a bit now and get a settle while her offense and just turned over, not being able to take that ball cleanly is Trish Liu. Ball comes inside there, kicks it to Vanessa Yu. Vanessa Yu and another one down low. Vanessa Yu coming to play, and I don't know about you.
Yeah, she's looking...
But I might be calling one early here.
Yeah, she's been really dominant on the scoreboard, and she's been given way too much space there.
So Yu down low. I know where my MVP votes would go right now, and Vanessa Yu would be it. So there's a discussion with the officials here as we have a timeout called to China. So 8-5 is the score. And very animated are the Chinese coaches down there. And she's the coach has just asked the captain, obviously, in Jin Peng, to go out and have a conversation with the officials. Really, really unhappy with that. The power stance that he has on the bench at the moment. The coach is not happy with anything that has expired there. And just going out to ask the officials some clarification.
Has to be captains only.
It has to be captains only. So captain goes out there. So Daphne Lee heads out. And just asking some questions of the officials out there. And asking for some clarification. And we're just trying to pick up the audio, but not close enough.
Not close enough.
And but very, very, very upset is the Chinese coach, assistant coach here on the sideline. He's listening in very intently. I don't think he is. He's showing not much emotion down there. So, but an interesting call in the in what this was about as. Comes back here, Jen Peng, and...
So it's about the illegal substitution.
Okay.
From Hong Kong, so obviously asking for some...
clarification on the substitutions.
And the bench officials.
So maybe there's been a bit of illegal substituting going on down there, and you wouldn't normally find that with... a CBO on the bench, but I did say earlier that the benches were just trying to get things together, so there's a lot of going on that bench, and I thought that before. I was looking down there thinking, there's 4 coaches, who's taking hold of that, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we did say they were getting caught up a number of times on the substitution bench, so the China coach just highlighting that the Hong Kong bench have... he'd like a closer eye kept on that from the bench officials.
Absolutely. And why not? Because if it's giving them an opportunity, and it may have given them some transition ball, but Ka Hugh.
She's also had a bit more of the ball in that quarter.
Just looking to do a lot of work to Winnie Lamb. Winnie Lamb was good early in that first quarter.
More nice presenting through the middle there. Nice cut from Z.
So Steffi Z gets the ball now. She would have preferred it to be in the middle of the crease. But Olivia Lee now, little flip. Looks to draw her play ahead as Daphne Lee. Olivia Lee also looking to create something now. Looks inside. That's a tough pass. Good save up top. Ball to be won. And out comes the China defence. Kicks it there to Jodie Chu. And Jodie Chu will release for China, although that's not the place you want to go and lose the ball, but manages to dispossess the attacker who took it off her. Definitely not the place you want to lose the ball, right in the middle of the crease.
Great fight back though. She got it back.
She did. Jodie Chu as Cheng Li. And just finding it a little difficult here at the moment. China trying to clear this pressure from Hong Kong China as the keeper looks up and fires it up, and that's a good interception there from Olivia Lee, but it comes back to China.
Always hold my breath when they pass back to the keeper in front of the goal.
Goes for the outlet. That was the Hail Mary. Comes on the outside. Oh, just a big body out there. And knocks her over, and that's going to be a Hong Kong China ball, and that'll go to Elke AU.
Yeah, Chu looking for the big release over the top there.
So AU has her keeper behind her. Not much up in front, so you potentially might see this go back to the keeper. Does now. Probably the smarter play to be doing, and they've changed the keeper here now to Sally Yu. And on the outer side here is Vanessa Yu. Vanessa Yu steps inside, looks to go again, looks down the bottom corner. Good work there, finds the captain, and whang! Sticks it in the back of the net. And that is a good goal.
Great pass from Daphne Lai there into Maya Wang.
Maya Wang.
No one on her, no defence anywhere near her in the most dangerous position.
She liked that too.
She did.
Just quietly. So the 23 for Hong Kong China puts another goal difference into this score. There is 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And Hong Kong China looking like they are just starting to get the ascendancy.
And both teams still starting with 4 behind the restraining line. Very defensive mindsets there, wanting to protect their score lines.
Well, I can tell you what's not going to be defensive is the next game. The next game we've been looking forward to all day. It's Australia versus the Philippines, both undefeated. And they will be a fantastic game. Still have about 2:20 to go in this. And Maya Wang has to give the ball back. Ka Hee-Hu. Said both of those names plenty today. Had lots of the ball, as has Vanessa Yu. So Vanessa Yu has the ball down with Michelle Yu. And Michelle Yu just being asked by Wang to hold it up a little. Looks to go. Michelle Yu gets inside. Oh, finds Wang. Wang fires, but just goes back and closest to the ball it is, and that's a good call. Keeper was out, close to the ball.
Closest to the ball where it goes over the line.
Even though the was having a bit of a, well, I was closer. It is where the ball goes out, and by that stage, the keeper was closer. Look at the pressure they're putting now on the keeper. Oh, great take there from Lamb. And now ball passed up there to Jing Peng. Jing Peng fires it up to Queena Yu Wang. Looks back to Lamb. And they really needed to look inside there. There were substitutions happening. There were 2 free players for China. And they just decided to take it to a safe position. Lauren Lamb loses the ball. Good defense down here from Hong Kong, China. Really good defense, in fact, by Elke Ayu. But Lamb gets around. A big save on that left-hand corner there from the keeper in...
Yeah, just a bit of game awareness there. Lauren Lamb had the foul called, but she took the shot, so lost the advantage.
So Sally Yu gets another save, though. And now looking for an outlet as one comes from behind her. So pressure coming straight away. She's looking like she doesn't look real confident with that and makes it very difficult for her teammate to pick that ball up. And Carrie Lamb doesn't able to mop that up. So it is a ball here to Jing Peng. Jing Peng looks down the bottom corner. 1 second to go, and that will just about run out 3/4 time. There'll be enough to start the ball from the 15-metre arc. But time will run out before, I believe, a shot gets had. Unless, of course, Jing Peng can rip one step, shoot.
There's not a lot of time.
1 step, shoot, fires, no goal, good save. And that will be 3/4 time as a 9-5 game here between Hong Kong and China as time runs out in the third. And a good job down there from the keeper for China as well. Got under plenty of pressure down there, did Chu?
Yeah, they had quite a few undefended shots, so particularly Vanessa Yu and Maya Wang. They were able to shoot with no defence, which makes that very, very difficult for the keeper.
Does indeed. And certainly plenty of touches. As I said, I always think when you're calling a name constantly, they're all in the play. And I think Pete will probably be able to enlighten us with a few more statistics, which will highlight what we were saying in the touches that people are having. It's Pete.
Yeah, 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1 that quarter. Steffi G, Vanessa Yu scoring 2 and Maya Wang with 1. Makes 9 for Hong Kong. And Charlotte Sawicki for China makes 5 for China. So 9-5 game. Again, Hong Kong dominating the possession from the centre draws, a 4-2 quarter in their favour. That makes it 12-4 for the whole game. Keepers, 2 saves each. Chu for China with the 1, and the new keeper for Hong Kong, China, Sally Yu, making 2 saves, so getting into the game. So that's should be very happy with that. Couple of unforced errors by China in that quarter. So I think at least one of those times Hong Kong, China capitalised on that. So, but still, it's a fairly slow game compared to some of the games we've seen. But they're doing a great job, and there's still a lot can happen. We saw that in the game with New Zealand and Chinese Taipei last night. So, yeah, very interesting to see how this finishes up.
Well, we thank Peter Greenhow as the two teams go through their 3/4 breaks. And, yeah, 2 sides that are up and coming in World Lacrosse are just starting to find their levels. And there's been some really good play out there, Michelle, but there's obviously been those unforced errors that Pete talked about.
Yeah, there's been a lot of unforced errors, and I think most of the goals have come from drives. So a lot of dodges and drives rather than, as we've seen in some of the other matches, where they've drawn a player and people getting into nice positions, and an assisted goal has tended to be... They've tended to be all drives in this occasion, so shows that people are much more comfortable to drive, but also defensively they're not getting enough pressure.
And 15 minutes to go in this game. Hong Kong, China looking to get their first win of the tournament, and it's always good to get your first one on the board.
Yeah, they'll be really happy to go in with a couple of goal buffer. So
As the two teams just start to make their way out onto the field. And just checking the keepers out there, still the same, Sally Yu and Jodie Chu. So ball into the middle, Ka He Hu up against Jing Peng. And ball being set. Ka He Hu. Oh, go straight to Wang. I'll tell you what, she's my MVP for today. I'm
yeah,
putting
absolutely.
it out there.
Oh, you beat me to it.
I'm putting it
Thought
out
you were
there.
going Vanessa Yu.
No, you can have you. I'm going to have Wang.
Yeah, she's been dominant in that midfield.
And we're going to have a card here as well. So another card here for Jing Peng. So plenty of cards in this game today too. She will sit for a 2-minute penalty.
They've been costly for China.
They have been costly for China. Last time they had 2 goals scored in a power play. So as Maya Wang just looks to create some space. Ka He Hu finds herself now on this left-hand side. Cutter comes, Cherry Hon into the middle. Cherry Hon, tell you what, she's better pay some camping fees in there because she's certainly pitched a tent nearly. Ball comes up the back. Top here, good on the bottom corner, great feed, and another opportunity there for the number 22 in Sally Tang. Had great opportunity for her, just again not being able to put it away.
Yeah, Ishin was the low defender and ran all the way to take the top attack there and left the corner wide open. But unfortunately,
Wide open spaces.
they got away with one, I think, there, China, because
Oh, steps inside you and free space. At this point, she heads towards the cage most times, Michelle Yu.
yeah, she's got Maya Wang
Oh, sorry, Vanessa Yu.
open on this side.
No. Fires the ball down.
Cherry Hon again.
Oh, Cherry Hon in the middle, pop, top shelf. And look at that's something that they obviously worked really hard on in that power play situation. Well, 5 of them are getting excited about it. Sally Tang made her way over there, but the other 5 were very happy with the way that...
Yeah, clearly the play they were after, she was constantly the open player. It was just a matter of the feed being able to get to her in the right time. She had multiple open cuts, so clearly the play that they were after.
Massive goal there that doubles the score. So it's 10-5 the way of Hong Kong, China over China. And ball back into the centre. Zhao Xin Yi. Can't miss her. And Ka He Hu.
It's a great take in the centre draw.
That is very good by the number 17, Zhao Xin Yi. And she wants to start, but she's going to have to be sent back to where that foul occurred. Or someone will have to come back to where that foul occurred. She'll need to give the ball up as Lamb passes the ball to her. And just setting everyone in the right spot.
Lauren Lamb's got 4 around her there, so.
Lamb getting massive pressure. That's going to be a card too, I'd say. I don't know. Given the way they've been handed out today, I thought that might have been another one.
It was close.
So Lauren Lamb with the ball. And Lamb waiting for the whistle. Now goes 11:20 in the 4th term. Lamb Can she put the team on her shoulders here? Lamb steps around, does get in. Lamb still going. Lamb pops it away. And good individual effort there from Lauren Lamb.
Yeah, fantastic effort from Lauren Lamb. She didn't have a lot of support around her, and great stick control. You can see her with 2 here, takes on the 3rd, and then the 4th, and is able to put that away. So great individual effort.
Good individual effort. That's her 2nd goal of the game. I think she's managed about 2 goals in nearly every game so far for
Yeah, she's consistently
China.
been one of their key attackers.
She has indeed. And Zhao Xinyi back in the centre there. She had a good centre draw that last one against Ka Hee Hu. So Xinyi flicks it out, but picked up here by Maya Wang. She has been absolutely everywhere today, and she just steps around, gets inside, and Maya Wang, she might have just put the exclamation mark on that MVP. She has been outstanding today, Maya Wang.
Yeah, she has. She's really led from the front, hasn't she? She's been their dominant midfielder, and now she's put 2 goals on the scoreboard.
Just took it well in the centre, and once she got past that defender of the 15-metre arc, there was nothing in between her and the keeper.
Yeah, still had to finish, and
You
we've
do.
seen the keeper make some big saves, but she placed that nicely around the goalkeeper. Just held on for that extra step from the goalkeeper.
Just every time you look up, Maya Wang has the ball in her stick. So, Zhao Xinyi up against Ka Hee Hu. And this contest continues from these 2 centre draw players. Ball comes out the way again, and it might be Maya Wang again. Just leaves it behind, falls over. Ball still to come out. Plenty of red shirts around. Great pick up there from Vanessa Yu. Oh, actually, that was Tracy Wong. Apologies. Looks down. Good interception. Just runs into the player. And ball will turn over here. Charlotte Zawecki just being asked to hold up. And Lauren Lamb,
Lost that in
luckily,
the
she
sun.
had no idea where that was. That could have been dangerous there. That sun really did play a part there. She did not see that at all once it went
And that's allowed
toward her.
Hong Kong, China to get back into defence. So fast break opportunity lost.
So ball here with Zheng Peng. Flag on the play. And 3-second call here. And Zheng Peng will take the ball top centre. And an opportunity here. Zheng Peng steps in, looks to that's just dispossessed, but going to be another push here is the call.
Yeah, a bit of hesitation there once she got in tight from Peng. So I think she's just got to run hard, protect her stick, take those extra couple of steps, and make the most of this opportunity. They haven't had a lot of it.
So Peng this time decides to put it down the bottom corner. Good interception there from Tracy Wong again. And ball will come down for Hong Kong, China. Jane Ho looks inside, finds Trish Lu. Trish Lu down there to Winnie Lam. Winnie Lam, good inside cut there from Sarah Cheng. And Winnie Lam with the ball in her stick. So Lam kicks it up to Ka Hee Hu. Ka Hee Hu over there to Sarah Chang. Looks to drive now, does get some separation. Good save there from the keeper, but ball comes out the back to Winnie Lam. Winnie Lam kinks the ball up here to Steffi Z. Steffi Z steps inside and gets the free space that she was looking for.
Yeah, she drove specifically to draw that foul call.
And I'm suggesting that the next time she drives, there'll be no one in front of her. And potentially we'll be having a shot on the cage here. So Steffi C steps in, goes to shoot, does shoot, and pops it away. And if I could write scripts, I'd be a very wealthy man.
Yeah, she, again, we've seen them most successful on the free shots when they've just taken those extra few steps and given themselves open space, clear arms, able to take the shot.
And out to a 12-6 lead now for Hong Kong, China, with 5 minutes 40 to go on the clock. And we've got Lauren Lamb now heading into the centre up against Daphne Lee. So Lee up against Lamb. I'm suggesting that Wang will get this ball here. Just trying to find their space. The ball comes out. Ball to be won. And it doesn't. Comes away of China. China looking over to Lamb. Picks
Great
it up.
follow-up from Lamb.
Gets through one, gets through two, and we're going to have another card here. And that is Vanessa Yu with that card.
Is it? Who have they called that on?
They've called that on Vanessa Yu. Yellow card for the slash. Or one across the head. Be interested to see how many yellow cards that has been in this game. That must be 6. Must be about 6 with the yellow red.
Yeah, far more in this game than any other.
So ball and a flag on the play. Good finish there as we see China getting a goal there for Charlotte Zawecki, who gets a couple for the day.
Really good offense there. Not much space and had 3 red defenders around her. So great work there from Zawecki.
And we've got a timeout called here. I believe it may be called out. I don't know whether China called that one actually. And but it doesn't matter because it's 12-7 the way of Hong Kong, China over China. And limited time left in this game, so they would have to get a massive run on here, China, to be a chance.
Yeah, just looking down there, coach is giving Lauren Lamb a lot of love after that great work at the centre draw, a follow-up, carrying the ball down. So just giving her extra encouragement.
And getting plenty of water on board the athletes down there. And it's fantastic to have you on the Australian Lacrosse Network, the #1 place for all lacrosse here in Australia. And obviously on World Lacrosse TV as well, who are hooking into our stream. So from wherever you are around the world, welcome you here to the Sunshine Coast Stadium in the beautiful state of Queensland. Sun is about 27 degrees. It's absolutely glorious up here. And the athletes would be really enjoying themselves with the weather that's been put on at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's been 27 every day, so 28. Fantastic conditions here.
So Maya Wang goes in the middle up against Lauren Lamb. Lauren Lamb, that's going to be an illegal procedure, and that one's going to go to Lauren Lamb. So probably the only thing that Maya Wong has got wrong today, potentially.
Yeah, I thought I saw Lamb's stick move there, but anyway, obviously got the wrong way.
Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors.
Nice cut through there.
Oh, you know what? That's the one thing I don't like to see. Athletes who just go down quickly like that on a surface. See too many of them do those nasty little joints in the middle of your leg. But gets up quite well and may have just actually had a shoelace
Shoelace.
untied, and someone probably stepped on it, and that's why she may have stepped on her own.
Yeah, Charlotte Sawecki just taking some time to get organised.
Sawecki's been good today too,
She has.
after you asked her to stand up.
I did need her to stand up, and so did her teammates.
And Lamb fires, and good shot there from Lamb, and the ball will go. So the penalty got waved off, but the backup was had there. And China will bring the ball in.
No, it's a
Oh,
free
no, it's
space
not.
shot
It's a free
taken.
space shot, wasn't it?
Hit the goalkeeper, so it returns there.
There you go. I didn't actually see that hit the keeper. So I thought it was just a shot and went wide.
I think if it hits the post or the keeper, it comes back.
Okay. So, and change a keeper here as well. Tan Lu.
They're
come
sending
back
the
in.
double, China.
Pressure and good work there from the keeper, but ball lost. That's come off a China stick. And, Hong Kong China stick. I was half right. And ball back in the stick of the Chinese player. Picked up here to Zheng Peng. Peng.
I think they're looking to get Lauren Lamb the ball here.
Cindy Jai steps inside. Jai just loses the ball at the last moment. Might have just got a little push there as to why she used it. Did really well to get past and
Yeah, she did.
open up that area.
She looked quite hesitant, but then had a nice diagonal drive and got herself in front of the goal.
So Cindy Jai ended up with the goal yesterday as well. So an opportunity here for Cindy Jai. About 2 minutes to go in this fourth term. And China really need this if there any chance. Looks to roll around, fires the ball back up the top. Sawecki. No, sorry, that is Zheng Peng. And push on the play as the player will set top left-hand side. And Zheng Peng with an opportunity here. Running clock in this game. So 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Ball down the back now. This is Sawecki. Sawecki looks inside. Oh, that's a great shot from Sawecki. Little bounce shot, plenty of height, and plenty of cricketers would be good with that one as it come off a good length and just found it in the top corner.
Absolutely, that's a great finish there. She drew the double initially, and they were so worried about it going back to Peng that she slid back again.
Great finish.
Sawecki saw that and continued on.
So 2 goals to Sawecki.
She's really stepped up when her team needed her, so good to see.
I'll tell you what, Coach Michelle Davies up here just asked the players to step up, and bang, there they go and come to the fore. So we've got a 12-8 game here. Hong Kong, China over China. Less than 30 seconds it will be by the time the centre draw is taken. Lamb up against Kahi Hugh. And illegal procedure. So Lamb says, I'm going to go. Let me go. They say, no, you can't. And 20 seconds to go. And just letting so now they've stopped the clock. So probably wiped about 10 seconds off the clock there in all of that waiting to set up. Oh, another big one there from Sawecki. She's found her spot.
She certainly has. And she really owns that left-hand shooting side. They're tight angle shots and not easy, and she's making them look a lot easier than they actually are.
And that is full time, and Sawecki just putting on a little bit of a class right at the end there. Gets a couple of late ones. It's an 12-9 game, but Hong Kong China will run out victors here, and they get their first win of the tournament.
Yeah, they do, and they'll be happy with that. They've had some hard-fought matches, but rewarded for that second and third quarter dominance.
And congratulations to China, though. They never gave up there, and right till the final whistle, they were still attacking the cage. Probably just needed some at times better stick skills to be able to, and the loss of Michelle Zai was huge early in the first half.
Yeah, she's
'cause she
clearly
would've made a
clearly the
difference.
most experienced player, and once they lost her, they lost a little bit of composure.
They did indeed. And talk of composure, now we're about to compose ourselves for all the stats that matter. Mr. Peter Greenhouse, what did you see there, mate?
China much more competitive around the centre draw, and it showed with them winning that quarter, 4-3. Lauren Lamb, Charlotte Zawicki.
Couple of ripper goals late.
Yeah, three goals to her in that quarter to make it 4 for the game. And Cherry Hun, Mai Wang and Steffi Z scoring for Hong Kong China. But yeah, Hong Kong China just too good for China today. And mainly due to the possessions they were winning around the centre draw.
Yep, absolutely. And my MVP candidate,
Has to
Maya
be.
Wang, was dominant in that centre area. So sorry, guys, I've taken her off the table.
Yeah, I think clearly the best player out there, dominated in centre possessions, also had a number of shots and assists, so it's hard to beat. Vanessa, you had a good game, but unfortunately with that card, that probably puts her out of the running, and I'd say Maya Wang is clearly...
We can't have her because I took
Yeah,
her.
that's right.
No,
Who are you
I know.
going to have?
Go on.
I think I'm surrendering.
Surrendering,
Oh,
white flag.
Surrender, Pete
No,
Greenhouse.
she's clearly the best player out there.
All right, so I really like seeing a left-hander score a lot of goals. But Charlotte Zawicki, unfortunately, was on the losing team today. So probably not going to go in her favour. But look, I'm going to go with Vanessa Wu anyway. Vanessa Yu, sorry.
Yeah. She had a good game, 3 goals.
Yep. Oh, I think she had a great game. And although she did get that yellow flag at the end there, yellow card at the end there, I think there's still room for her to win that MVP.
There's still a little spark in the fire, mate.
There is.
There is. All right, come on, Michelle. You've got to give one.
Special mention to Soeki from China.
Okay.
But being in that losing team, probably difficult for her. So I'll go Daphne Lai, number 7 in the
number
centre.
7. She was very good in the centre too, Daphne
She was.
Lee.
Yep. But I wouldn't mind having a special mention to the goalie for China, Chu.
I was about to say Chu. I thought you might have headed towards Chu.
8, 9, 10, 11 saves for the game. She's played very well, and unfortunately, again, not very often the losing side wins the MVP, but she's had a great game for her side, China.
Yep.
She is. Well, we're about to find out very shortly here on the Australian Lacrosse Network as our man of the moment down there, Mr. Jason Bennett, will announce the MVP.
So game 3 of day 3 of the championships is in the books between China and Hong Kong China. Congratulations to Hong Kong China. Their first win of the week. They win 12-9. It's my pleasure now to announce our MVP of the match. From Hong Kong China, number 11, Ka He Hui. There's your match ball. Congratulations. Congratulations on your first win of the week. What does it mean to the group? Obviously, a lot of hard work's gone into it. Nice to get some reward.
Yeah, we've been working really hard for the past 2 years, so this belongs to the whole team. And yeah.
What's been the focus this week? What key things have the coaches been working with you on?
I think playing together and heart and soul, working hard and hustle hard, because that's how Hong Kong plays.
And the essence of this group. Tell us about the chemistry of the girls.
We literally live together. We train every day together on the field, in the gym, and we're like a family. So, yeah.
Having a win today, what does that do for your confidence as you look ahead to the ranking games? You'll play Korea on Friday.
Yeah, we are very confident, and we keep our head high and bring this mentality to the next games.
Congratulations on the win. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So Hong Kong China finished 3rd in Pool 1. You'll play Korea in Friday's ranking game. China, you finish 4th in Pool 1. You'll play New Zealand on Friday in the ranking game. Well done to both teams. Congratulations. Enjoy the rest day, and we will see you on Friday.
And thanks to Jason Bennett there. MVP, did mention her a lot in the call, Hugh, and congratulations to her. And I love that bit about this ball belongs to all of us. She is very much team orientated, and I don't think you can go past that for me. You know what, MVP in my heart right now.
Absolutely, yeah. She's. You could see her controlling a lot of the team setup, so obviously a leader within her group.
Yeah, and just a great person. It's great thing about these team sports is you become close mates, really good friends with everyone in your team, and these young ladies are making memories they'll keep for a lifetime.
They will, as we have someone next to us who won a gold medal in 20 years this year, Pete. So I'm sure there might be a little party going on for the Australian gold medal winning team here with Michelle Davies. We'll have to infiltrate that one night and just go and make sure we get some pickies. Could be a big night, I'd say.
Could be a very big night.
There you go. All right, well, we're going to wrap it up here. We still have one huge game to go. Winner of the next game heads straight through to the semi-final. It is Australia and the Philippines. We cannot wait to bring you that game. It will be on here, local time at 6 o'clock. I think that's Adelaide at 6:30. Over in Perth, might be about 5 o'clock. And in Victoria, it'll be on at 6 o'clock.
No.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, sorry. 7 o'clock in Adelaide. 7. Yeah, anyway. What do I know? I'm just living it up
Daylight
in Queensland.
savings is confusing.
Go to YouTube, Australian Lacrosse Network.
Yeah, Australian Lacrosse Network. They'll let you know. To everyone involved here in the stream, Jeff, who's been sitting with us, just enjoying the commentary, I think, playing all of our music and getting our national anthems up. Thanks, Jeff. To Timmy D down there, and to Christian upstairs, to Scotty Gill, Pete Greenhouse, thanks, mate. Michelle, thank you. Still got one game to go. Can't wait to call that with all of you guys. And we're going to wrap it up here after game 3. Hong Kong, China 12, China 9. My name's Tony Watts. Until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you very soon.